Hi there, my name is Jörg Winmann. I'm a professor of biological oceanography and head of the Coral Reef Laboratory at the University of Southampton. I'm also representing the Grand Challenge research theme Global Change, System and Cycles at the university's Institute for Life Science. So this is one of the four so-called grand challenges to which the Institute for Life Sciences has given strategic priority. So they form also the core of the interdisciplinarity life science research within the university. And they reflect the university's strategy, which realizes that the most pressing societal problems have solutions spanning across academic disciplines. Consequently, the university has invested heavily in the field of interdisciplinarity to meet these demands, and the Institute of Life Science is one of the most prominent manifestations of these efforts. Today, it's my pleasure to introduce the IfLS conference Life in a High Carbon World. The rise of CO2 levels and the associated changes, such as global warming and ocean acidification, have the potential to seriously sharpen the reciprocal interactions between human societies, ecosystems, and the abiotic environment. Therefore, the pressing question emerges: how will the future in a high-carbon world look like? So advanced technology and interdisciplinarity will be crucial to provide the information required to understand these complex systems and to work towards sustainable solutions. So we assembled the program of this conference in the understanding that the impact of rising CO2 levels needs to be studied at multiple levels, ranging from large-scale systems and cycles which affect whole ecosystems down to the molecular level that drives the physiological capacity of individual species to respond to change. So due to the close proximity of leading research from the university and the National Oceanography Centre, both of which have a particular strength in environmental sciences, we are in an excellent position to bring the critical mass together that is required to tackle these challenging questions. Together we aim to understand how changes in atmospheric CO2 affects large-scale systems and subsequently the functioning of ecosystems and human societies that depend on them. So we build on this particular strength also when we assemble the program for this conference. So we will have a number of high-profile researchers from the National Oceanography Centre who will present along with colleagues from the university side. And the speakers will talk about CO2-related research in 3 sessions. So session 1 is about carbon, climate change and cycles. We have then session 2 about carbon effects on organisms and ecosystems. And finally, we will hear a lot about human societies and mitigation of high carbon effects. So in this diversity of topics nicely represents also the breadth of research undertaken at the University of Southampton and the National Oceanography Centre. So we are very proud that some esteemed scientists from other universities have agreed to contribute to our conference. So we have, for example, Professor Hans-Otto Pörtner from the Alfred Wegener Institute in Bremerhaven. So and he will talk about climate change impacts on ocean biology, physiological underpinnings, projections and uncertainties. We have then Professor Andrew Watson from the University of Exeter speaking about the role of the ocean in the global carbon cycle. And then followed by Chris Perry as well from Exeter, and he speaks about trajectories of coral reef carbonate production and accretion in a high CO2 world. And the last session will be led by Professor Mark Maslin from the University College London, and he will present about the perfect storm, population development and climate change. So the day will be closed by a poster viewing session, and we also will have a poster prize, which is kindly supported by the Southampton Marine and Maritime Institute. So I think this is going to be an exciting day, and there will be plenty of opportunities to discuss and to set up new collaborations. So I hope that I will see many of you on that day.